Hey guys, it's Brianna. It's Vlogtober, October 14th, and it's totally been a week since I've talked to you. It's been an emotional week. There's family stuff going on. We have a knee surgery that's going to get scheduled. We have my loved one who is incarcerated got sentenced yesterday, and it's just a lot of emotions. And I know I have some clients going through emotions of their own, so sometimes you think like that Mariah it's that Mariah Carey song, "You've got me feeling emotions." It's like that. And then you've lost a coping mechanism if you are an emotional eater and you don't know what to do with the emotions, and you just get to a point where you feel overwhelmed. And I just want to let you know, I feel that way too. Last night I was seriously debating of just eating junk food or having a drink or something, and I knew that I was only a couple of days from my weigh-in day. I've been fighting really hard to stay on track this week. But I'm battling with the emotions. So what do you do with them? I just want to give you a couple of quick tips. I'm going to go pick up my son from preschool right now. I'm in the parking lot, so people are going to think I'm weird talking to myself. So I'm going to give you a couple of quick tips. One, just know that if you're feeling emotions, it's okay. It's okay to be emotional. It's okay to have emotions. We are not talking like clinical depression, guys. We're not talking, I'm not trying to diagnose you or anything like that. If you have concerns about that, definitely talk to a doctor, talk to somebody. But, I'm talking about just like that discomfort that we feel when we get that itching, like that feeling like, oh, I gotta do something about this emotion. What do I do with it? Emotions are just that. They don't have to dictate our actions. The thing that you have to be careful about is that if you take thoughts and feelings far enough, then they will start to dictate your actions. Those thoughts become actions. You guys may have seen like the flow chart of how this happens. Your thoughts become how you feel, and then the feelings turn into how you act, or they tend to dictate your actions. One of the ways to squash that, and there's actually a scripture verse that kind of goes along with that, is that you have to guard your thoughts and you have to guard your feelings. And so you don't want to dismiss them. You don't want to blow them off. You don't want to just continue and not address them and act like they don't exist. But they do, they do exist. But you have to know that your actions don't always have to be dictated by your emotion. So one of the ways to get around that is just to say, I'm feeling what? Angry, happy, sad, stressed, whatever. Does eating junk food give me anything in regards to moving me closer to my goal? Absolutely not. Am I still, this is key, guys, is going off track with your eating or having a drink going to change how you feel about whatever's going on? And the answer is usually, I would almost be willing to bet money, no. You're still going to feel those feelings. You still might be stressed. You still might have family stuff going on. You still will have things going on in your life. So then what? What do you do? Where do you put them? What do you do with them? Just know, guys, that this is a reminder that we are alive and that we are experiencing life. So there's something to be said for that. If you are experiencing emotion, like maybe this is going to be a catalyst for change in your life. Maybe this is how you start to move forward and not be tossed about by everything that happens. You guys know those kind of people, and maybe you've gone through seasons in your life. And honestly, I've been through seasons of my life where I feel like I am just way too volatile. Like I just get to the point where I have too much of letting myself get caught up in the emotion of something that's going on, to where, one day I'm cool and then the next day something happens and I'm like, oh, here we go again. Everything is going to fall apart at an inopportune time. So I just want to tell you guys, like, that happens to me too. I just want you to know that you don't always have to follow that line of thinking. So one of the things that you can equip yourself with is know that if you're going through a rough time, then you're going to have emotions that come out of that. It doesn't mean that you have to take action on them unless it's going to move you forward. The other thing is that seasons of life will come and go. So eventually I will get more sleep. Eventually I will heal my back and things will be better with that. Eventually, hopefully my loved ones will get better and take the time in their recovery that they need to do. But in the meantime, what is the best thing that I can do to get through all of this and still come out on the other side in one piece? Because I don't want to compromise my life and my goals and my health while all of this stuff is going on. So, some parents are leaving. They're like, this chick is talking to herself in her car. What's going on? You know, the season of life is going to pass. It's just a season. You don't know when your breakthrough is going to happen. You don't know, you know, what's going to happen in the next year. And this is just a part of life, and that doesn't change when you try to get healthy. It's not like everything is sunshine and rainbows and puppy farts 24/7. Is it better? Yes. Do I feel better equipped to handle life stress? Absolutely, because I'm no longer using food as a coping mechanism. So part of the discomfort that we're feeling is because we're actually feeling what's going on instead of, you know, either drowning our sorrows or eating it away or just, you know, doing what we did in the past, which was probably negative thinking, where I've spent a lot of time at happy hours before griping about either the job that I was in or the people at my job or how such and such, you know, relationship sucked or whatever. I've spent a lot of my life in that kind of thinking. And you know what? The next morning when I would wake up, I felt no better. And sometimes I was hungover and had a large bar bill to show for it. So honestly, look, I'm not against you guys having happy hours or letting loose with your friends. What I'm saying is that, like, honestly, there comes a point where that kind of negative thinking, it just gets you nowhere. It doesn't move you forward in your life. It does nothing to change you. And sometimes, like, if you're in a situation that you can't change, I can't change my family, I can't change other people, but I can work on me and I can do me pretty good. So, I mean, that's just kind of where I'm at. So, it's been an emotional week. I'm going to try and catch up with you guys and actually do a couple more videos this week. No commitments. I told you of Vlogtober I would do my best, but that's kind of where we're at. So, I'm going to get inside and get my boy. I hope you guys are having a good week, and I'll see you tomorrow. So, that's what to do with those emotions. Just know it's totally normal, guys, and I get emotional too. They will get better. They will pass. They will get better. Trust me. So I woke up today and I thought, oh my gosh, I'm so glad that I didn't go off track yesterday, because then I would just be adding to negative emotion. I would feel stressed and I would feel emotional and I would feel guilt. And that's not something that I want to do right now. So, all right. I hope you guys are hanging in there, having an awesome October, and I'll see you soon. Tomorrow, maybe. Maybe tomorrow, maybe later today. All right, bye.